Hi, my name is Tanya Sanders, and I'm an educational technology specialist um, for a nonprofit called NWOET, Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation. We service school districts in Northwest Ohio with any of their technology needs. This video is designed to help districts in our area and all over the states to help someone begin the basics of an online course. The tools that I've chosen are the basic ones. There are hundreds of thousands of tools that you can use, but I have chosen a couple of the main ones that are utilized by our district. The first video in this series of 7 or 8, considering on how you count them, because you're not going to have to watch all 8 of the videos, is this video, which is the introduction video. All of these videos are going to be added up to in the work that is going to be devised for them of how many contact hours you would dedicate to completing the series. And after you complete the series, you will be able to take an assessment. And if you receive an 80% or higher on that assessment, then you will receive a certificate for contact hours. It'll be emailed directly to you from the form that, or each assessment that you take. So the first video after this one is going to be dedicated to a learning management system, whether that be Google Classroom or Schoology, and you can choose which one that you want to watch, and that's the one that you'll be tested on. In that assessment, make sure you only answer the questions based on the questions that you are ready to answer, okay? So if you do Google Classroom, make sure you only answer the Google Classroom questions. And if you do Schoology, then answer the Schoology questions. The next video after that is going to be using a tool for whiteboard, screen recording, and video chat. And that one that I've chosen is Zoom. I feel like Zoom is going to solve all of these issues. There are some times when Zoom doesn't achieve what I want for that certain task, but then I just kind of look for it and discover another tool that will be good for it. But for the most part, the majority of the time that I am doing anything with a whiteboard or screen recording or video chat, Zoom will be able to fulfill that. The next tool I will be using is going to be a document collaboration, and I've chosen Google Docs for that. This is mostly a Google-driven lesson, so if you are not a Google school, then you might want to dedicate your time to a different video on this series. But Google Docs is the one that I've chosen for this basic lesson. The next thing is going to be a way of communicating or discussion board. You can consider this a tool for your parents, for your students, for administrators, for co-teachers, for groups of colleagues at your district, and that's Google Groups. The next one after that, you need to have a tool that allows you to annotate and take notes or type on things that you normally can't take notes on or type on, and that's called Kami. It's a wonderful tool, and I don't believe you can exist online without it. It simplifies lessons for students and makes your life easier as well. And it works really well with Schoology and Google Classroom, depending on which interface you're using. And then the final thing, we needed an assessment tool. Again, there are hundreds of assessment tools out there. I've just chosen to stick with Google. Google Forms can be great for submitting links to projects. It can be great for submitting paragraphs and essays, short answer, and we'll go into detail with that option. I do want to talk about the assessment in that piece as well, but Google Forms is a great way for checking for understanding, getting feedback from the students, and gathering information based on what they've completed or what they've done for your curriculum. So I look forward to working with you on this this lesson, taking the journey through all of these lessons. The 7 video series if you only do one of the learning management systems, 8 if you decide to explore 2 of the learning management systems. But basically, you'll be able to receive contact hours for these after you take the assessment. And if you receive an 80% or higher, then you will be able to print out that certificate from your email and distribute it to your department for getting credit for the work that you're doing. Also in the comment section or the description of these videos, I'm going to include my email address. So if you have any questions or issues, problems, you can always email me and let me know how it's going, or if you have any struggles and need some help with those. Also, feel free to subscribe to our channel. It's going to have videos up, various videos up periodically, depending on the topics that are needed for that time in education. So I'm going to always try to keep current with new playlists that will help you navigate the struggles and challenges that approach us in education and teaching online. So I look forward to learning with you. See you in the next video.